Leo, it's your girl Merch, the Big Body Bands. Run tell them. The Big Body High Priestess, somebody come see this. I popped into your reading for the month of March. I'm extremely late, I know. I'm pretty far along in my pregnancy with the twins. Spent a couple days in the hospital. It's just put me back. But I need to pace myself. Gotta move a little slower these days. I'm here now, though. Heavy on the you being with child. My kids were chilling in the other room. My children were chilling in the other room. And all of a sudden, the Empress came to come sit with me as soon as I got in your energy. Heavy on the you being with child, finding out that you're pregnant, or having your children close to you, or being really connected to your inner child this month. Giving him or her space to breathe, to come out, to heal, be nurtured, be loved on. Get creative with you. Feel like everybody is distracting you, though. As soon as you try to get to work, as soon as you get in your fucking vibe, people want to distract you. It really driving you nuts, to be honest. People knowing that you need your own, that you need your you time, or you're needing a space, or you need quiet, and they don't fucking respect that. Children and adults alike, it being everybody. Your throat chakra could become really inflamed at some point. You know, or you're not speaking up about this, or you scream, like, leave me alone, like, give me my space, you know, or people feel like you're being really fucking harsh, or you want to, heavy on you want to, heavy on somebody coming for you, someone subbing you, someone attacking you, someone having something to say about you, someone trying to question whether or not you still got it, suggesting that you've lost it, that you've fallen off somehow. Everyone never that. For a lot of you, though, I'm not even gonna hold you. For a lot of you, yo, you're really fucking needy, and it's annoying. Somebody might not tell you this. You know, they may bite their tongue in regards to when it comes to you, but you're really needy, and it's annoying. Some of you, you're way too old to be this way. You know, you got way too much going on to be this way, or the people that you're being needy, or you're tugging on, you're hanging on, got way too much to worry about, way too much on their plate to deal with your shit, and that being the truth. Or, and also, some of you are dealing with people this way, where you got way too much on your plate, and you're dealing with needy ass people hanging off of you, and it's just not fair. Where it's like, if I wasn't around, what the hell would you do? If you didn't have me to bug 24/7, what would you do? What would you do if you had to think for your fucking self? For some of you, this is the energy that you're tapped into, or you will be. You're going to be encountering people who are really needy, who are going to need you 24/7. You're going to have to wait on 24/7. You have to give directions to 24/7. It really weighing on you, this not being your favorite part, but this being required of you somehow, this being your job somehow, this being something that you're forced to do, or someone is forced to deal with you this way. You know. But some of you, something is going on with your health where you need more help than ever. You have to slow it down. And people don't like, you don't like to rely on people, but people don't like the fact that you rely on them either. For some of you, you really are spending a lot of money on something, on someone you love. Something or someone that you love. Have you been spending a lot of money on your family? Losing money by giving to your family, giving a lot of money to your family. People really seeing you as someone who it's not a problem to call on them, they expect you to pay for everything. It's really pissing you off, it's really getting to you, but you actually being the most solid, sacrificing so much of your time and your energy to make sure that you make a lot of money to be able to support the people that you love. But for a lot of you, this is to make money to support your immediate family, support your children, support the family that you created, and then somehow you become responsible for not just the family that you create, but the people that created you. Some of you taking care of your fucking parents, you know. And when I also say the people that you create, you've created, this could be your children, but this could also be your creative ideas. You're being really creative right now. You know, trying to get your business off the ground, trying to get your ideas off the ground, things that you really want to do. It being time for you to invest in this. You really being determined to invest. You want me to help you? You really being invested, you really being determined to invest in yourself and in your creative endeavors, and yet somehow a lot of your money having to go to people who should be able to take care of themselves, or people who should be able to help you take care of you. You know, heavy on the people always being able to come to you, and there's nobody you can fucking go to. Some of you got Libra in your chart, or you're dealing with the Libra, because this energy was popping up in Libra's reading too, where you know you really are a fucking cash cow, but you have more important things to stack your money up for. But some of you, you know, you got to really be really careful about how you're spending money. Money's not coming in as fast as you're used to it coming in. Money comes into you really easily, you know, or really quickly, and because you're slowing down, somehow it's not coming in as fast. You're still doing well, but people are still dealing with you as if, you know, you have an unlimited amount of money. Something about you, you know, just you never being able to say no, or people always expecting you to have it. Meanwhile, you have 2 and 3 times the amount of responsibilities that they do, and it pissing you off. It really getting to you out here. It really being a problem out here. Also, there's this energy of you feeling like you can't get the help, you can't get the answer, you can't get the doctor to answer you, you can't get the healer to answer you, someone on the phone. But you also may not be you feeling like you are priority, you should be priority. You know, you are more needy. Given your history, they should be more hands-on with you. You should get special treatment somehow. You don't care how many people that they have to deal with, how many patients they may have to have, how many other people they have to heal, they have to deal with. You think that you come first. For some of you, you absolutely should, because your actual health, your physical fucking health really depends on it. You really are in a really fucked up space somehow, or a more high risk space. But for others of you, someone is just too busy to get to you. They got better things to do. They have people who actually need their help. For some of you, just want to waste their damn time. For some of you, just want to you want to get the healer on the phone so that you can project your own shit and diagnose yourself and heal yourself, or tell them a thing or two. You know, you want to do more talking than listening. That being the truth too. So talk to yourself. You know, a lot of projecting too. A lot of projecting. A lot of thinking that your situation is other people's situation somehow. That you can relate, that you know the best, that you know the best for someone, without really listening to what the hell they're telling you. Not listening for the details, thinking that you got the answer, thinking that you're, you know, that everything that someone is telling you is all in their head, and that not being the truth. That not being the truth. You needing to honor this, you misdiagnosing people, misdiagnosing yourself. Watch out for this. Where you're so sure of yourself. Everyone being so sure of yourself, or you knowing what someone else needs and you wonder why they're avoiding you. They're avoiding you because they don't like your energy. They're avoiding you because you spend a lot of time trying to, heavy on the spending a lot of time trying to tear somebody down that you don't even know, worrying about things that got nothing to do with you, trying to talk them out of connections that that they've had in their life before you, that will be there when you're not there, and that rubbing them the wrong way. That's a thing. Where you're really trying to tell somebody, or you're telling somebody, and you know, pick what side you on. For some of you, you may be right, but for a lot of you, you don't know when to humble yourself, or you don't know when to stop. You don't know when to shut up. You want to keep telling somebody, or you keep picking at someone over and over again, you know, coming back to talk more shit about someone you don't even know. Meanwhile, you're projecting the same fucking energy that you're accusing someone else of having. You're accusing someone's energy of being really dark. You're accusing someone's energy of being off, demonic, having something wrong with them, you know? But in not being able to let something go. But in not being able to let something go. and being so hell-bent on tarnishing someone's name, tarnishing someone's character, assassinating their character. Someone is now giving you the side eye. For some of you, you got Leo and Virgo in your chart somehow, or you're on a Leo-Virgo cusp, or having prominent Leo and Virgo placements, and someone looking at you like really turned off by your energy. Some of you, someone is a give me, baby. Someone is aware that you're just not the type of person that they want to connect with, or you're aware of the type of people you don't want to connect with. For some of you, this is the actual opposite side. You know, you're dealing with someone like this. That also said some of you are a Leo dealing with another Leo. So some of you, you're a Leo dealing with another Leo this way. So it's completely rubbed you the wrong way. Also, heavy on dealing with, you know, you being a Leo, you being a lot more established than someone, having a lot more going for yourself, a lot more solid foundation, and someone who doesn't have half of what you have talking to you like they're more knowledgeable about what you're doing. Like they're more knowledgeable about what you're doing than you are. That shit rubbing you the wrong way. Encountering this energy, or you being the one to do this to somebody who is a lot more solid than you are. You know, blowing smoke up their ass, talking to them like you know them. You don't know them from a hole in the wall. You don't know what they're capable of. You don't know how strong they are. And you getting one opportunity to do this and not another one ever again. You getting one opportunity to connect with them, you fucking squandering it, and you never getting another one again. This is how unforgiving this person is. This is how cut and dry it is with this person. This is how much they don't play about their energy or who they open it up to. Meanwhile, for a lot of you, you spent a lot of time trying to tell this person who and what they are, or who they're opening themselves up to, or who they should keep around, and you rubbed them the wrong way. Let's pray. Oh, well, I'm going to pray, but after I pray, we're going to see whether or not you're in your higher self or your lower self. More? Whether or not you're in your higher self or your lower self this month. We'll pull some energy oracle cards just to get a little more info on that. I want to pull to see what's happening with your inner voice at this time. What's going on inside of you that you're ignoring. And then we will see what's going on in your career. We'll take it over to Patreon for part 2 to see what's happening in your love life. What messages Spirit has for you. And what self-care rituals or spells you need to be doing this month. Heavy on the inflamed throat chakra or the blocked throat chakra, because you don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. Not because you ain't got a lot to say, but you're really closing your mouth because you don't want to hurt nobody. You don't want to hurt somebody's feelings. You don't want to tell them to shut the hell up. They're talking too much. Heavy on the giving somebody way too much time. Way too much of your time. Letting time run over purposely. Talking to somebody for way too long. Longer than you ever would anyone else. And stopping them. Someone feeling too comfortable. People feeling too comfortable. You know, people not following directions. People showing up to the party late. Trying to hold you up. Trying to get more of your time because they're really fucking needy. Not, you know, being really greedy. Something about this. Not caring about how much other work you have to do. What your workload is. Just wanting more of your time. Or you wanting more of someone else's time. Pick what side you want. Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angel, spirit guide, spirit animal, source guide, universe, please allow me to tap in with my Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node to see what's happening with them in the month of March. Spirit, please protect this space from any negative energies and only allow energies of love and light to enter. Ashe, thank you, Spirit. Some of you are really having a new beginning that you're being foolish about. You're not really paying attention about, you know. Or someone wants you to be fearful. Someone's trying to project or make you fearful. Or you just have to listen to your own intuition. Listen to your own body. Listen to your own soul. Your own heart about what it is that you're doing. You may be moving forward on your own. No one has the answer for you. No one can tell you what to do. You have to honor what's happening inside of you. And quiet everyone else. Are you in your higher self or your lower self this month, Leo? Are you in your higher self or your lower self this month? I feel like you're back and forth. Heavy on the being back and forth. A little bit of doubting yourself at first. You know, wanting to control something, wanting to take control of something, not liking where someone is separate from you, has separated from you, doesn't want to deal with you, not being okay with that. Could have a problem with an Aries or a Taurus, but not necessarily. Really can't get over where a connection has died, where someone does not want to deal with you, you know. But also failing to really take control of your life. Failing to you know, or a masculine is failing to take control, and this bringing out the lower self, bringing out your dark side, where you are doing your best to stay balanced, doing your best to stay on point, doing your best to make certain shit happen, and someone not carrying their weight the way that they need to, someone not doing their job, someone not having your back. Someone not taking something as seriously as you, and that bringing out the ugly in you. That forcing you to get real ugly with them, because it's time to fucking take action. They're being real. I just heard lackadaisical. Lackadaisical. Is that a fucking word? I think that's a word. I don't know if I used it the right way. But heavy on this energy. It's time to get moving on something solid. You're either moving, you're nesting, you need to ground yourself, you need to get balanced about what the next chapter of your life is. For some of you, you are fucking with child. For some of you, you just have to put your money in a certain place. It's time for you to move. It's time for you to do something. Time for you to take action. You know? You're really attached to a certain idea, or something is attached to you, or there's no getting away from it. You are locked in with something, you know, and this challenging you. You needing to be gentle. You needing to come with love. Be gentle with yourself first and foremost. Be gentle with your body. Love on yourself. Nurture on yourself. You know, somebody has to come out and match your energy. Man holding a coin. It's not just you. Could be an earth sign out here, but not necessarily. Could just be a masculine energy. The both of you have to communicate and work together and make a fucking decision. And you're really struggling to do this. It's not even funny how much you're struggling to do this. You know, you could be partners somehow. Don't know how to communicate, or aren't taking it seriously. For a lot of you, this person feels like it's you. It's on your end. You can't take it seriously. You can't make up your mind. You can't make a decision. You're always flaking. For some of you, it's two Leos, and whoever's the most masculine is the one that's flaking, or the man in the situation. But give me a few minutes, okay? Okay. Give me a few minutes. Okay. What your inner voice is telling you. Expect powerful change. I don't feel like you know that your life is going to change completely, you know, but I don't think that you're really ready for just how intense it's about to be, just how different your life is about to be, just how big the change is. For some of you, you don't think that you can do something, that you're strong enough, you're more powerful. You know, you have to honor that inner voice, that lower voice somehow that's telling you, I don't know if I can do this. You can absolutely do this. Bring love into the situation. Heavy on the bringing love, loving on yourself now more than ever. For some of you, dealing with an Aquarius. Don't let your pride get in the way. Don't let that lower self attack you, Leo. It's time to take action. No more sitting around. What do you need to release? A lot of negativity, certain bad habits, you know, so certain fears and certain ideas, certain ways of being where you're too fucking pushy. For some of you, where you're doing too much. You need to go with the flow. You need to relax. You need to slow down. Heavy on getting a plan, creating a fucking plan for what it is that you want. You know, not listening to everyone else. Really need to focus on yourself rather than everyone else at this time. Believe in the impossible. Believe in what you can do, man. You're really afraid about something, but believe in what you can do, because you're really powerful. Your commitment is being tested. How bad do you want something? How bad do you want it to go a certain type of way? Whatever you tell your body that you can or can't do is what it's going to do. It's something about, I'm hearing Dick Gregory, there was this interview he did when he was talking about this. You know, if I say I want to go to Paris, but I can't afford it, I just told 75 trillion cells, or whatever the fuck he said, that I'm not going to Paris, that type of thing, you know? You need to be very clear about what you want, what you can and can't do, knowing how powerful you are, pushing through, having the courage, knowing you're fucking strong. It's your destiny to be. It's your destiny for something to live. So for something to, you know, for you to stand your ground. It's your destiny for you to move and go somewhere, you know. Positive movement forward. For it to work, you know. Quiet the part of you that wants to fucking attack you. Make the best decision, the healthiest decisions. Focus on making the healthiest decisions for yourself. Telling other people to shut up. Everyone needing to do this on your own. You need to honor your solitude now more than ever, because you're the fucking empress. You're fertile as shit. For some of you, really need to heal your heart chakra at this time. Heavy on the heart chakra healing. Heavy on the heart chakra healing, because there's something else really weighing you down, something else really hurting you. Some of you want to project some because you're alone, because you don't have certain support. Because certain people you want to show up haven't shown up. You're kind of projecting, right? You're being deceptive and projecting that to someone else. You got to be careful, or be careful with someone projecting this onto you. For some of you, there's a fucking masculine who's playing around. He's not taking shit serious the way he needs to. He's being deceptive, you know, with himself, not just you, but himself. Fucking lying to himself about where he don't have to show up. And this is really affecting you, or you're dealing with certain people who are avoiding you, and you know this, but it's something about you being deceptive, trying to make them, throw them off, make them think that it's someone else. Everyone making them think that it's someone else, and they just don't want to deal with you. They'd rather avoid you altogether rather than respond to you. Heavy on that energy. What's happening in your career? Feel like you're doing well in your career. For a lot of you, you're doing really well in your career. You're ready to go in whatever direction that you want to. You get to be lazy. You're being really lazy right now, and that being okay. You get to slow down. You get to relax a little bit. At this point, something runs itself, or it's going to work out no matter what. You know? Some of you got to be careful, though, to make the right decision. Have the courage to pull back and know that it'll be okay. Really trust in the divine, where spirit is telling you, I'm not going to let you fall. Go with the flow. Go with the flow. Even if something is not as active as it's known to be, or you ain't working as hard as you need to be, because we're working smarter and not harder. And a lot of you want to fight that process. You know, you don't know how to sit down. You don't know how not to work harder. Some of you need to rest more. Out of nowhere, my daughter just fell asleep on the floor. Heavy on the Empress, the Divine Feminine, needing to rest more, taking more naps. For some of you, this is the last piece of the puzzle. You have so much going for yourself, but you have to get rid of a lack mentality, which makes you work twice as hard somehow and exhaust yourself. And you're getting rid of it this month. You're going to balance that shit out, and it's going to make life so much more easy, so much more smooth, you know, so much smoother. You're finally fucking compromising, you know, with other people. You're compromising about where you gotta slow down because you're exhausted. You're exhausted. There's too much happening. You're the heart of it all, though. You know, someone has to honor where the heart is fucking tired. You know, you've been conditioned to feel like you have to do this, but you're in need of healing right now. And that being the focus, you still being fucking successful no matter what. No matter what you do. No matter what you do. And you doubting this shit about yourself when you need not. Really trust the process. Trust your spirit is like, I'm going to slow up your money a little bit. I'm going to slow up your workload a little bit because you don't want to do it yourself. I'm going to lighten it for you, you know. Or if you allow me to lighten this for you, I'm going to double your pay. I'm going to make sure you get twice what, you know, twice what you were getting, you know, per client, per customer, or per day, whatever the fuck. Anyway, That's part 1 of your reading. Follow me over on Patreon. Use the link tree below in the description box to follow me over on Patreon for part 2 of your reading. Everything you need is in that description box below. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, if you'd like to donate to me, which we greatly appreciated. If you'd like to follow me on IG. If you'd like to shop with us at our family business. If you'd like to stream my latest album, The Many-Faced Goddess, also where we have more copies on deck, physical copies on deck, go ahead and DM me. If you'd like to purchase a physical copy of the Many-Faced Goddess album, don't send me a message here on YouTube. DM me on IG, on either one of my IG pages, and we will get that to you. I love you so much. It's your girl Merch, the Big Body Vans. Run, tell them, the Big Body High Priestess. Somebody come see this. Peace.